Inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So we are studying the structure of Arabic, right? The Nahw. And so far we have studied the types of words in Arabic, the ism, fail, and harf. And after studying in details about ism, we have started our journey of fragments. And in those fragments, we have studied so far jar majroor, harf nasab and its victim, and we also studied the idafa, mudaf mudaf ilay in our last class. If we recap, then the jar majroor, we have studied the jar majroor, right? Jar majroor are basically there are some harf jar which will make the next ism after it majroor, and they cannot have any long distance relationship. That means the jar and majroor will always gonna be stick together. The majroor will always come after the jar. There is no gap in between them. And the harful jar were ba, ta, kaf, lam, waw, min, fi, an, ala, hatta, and ila. Those are harf jar, and their job is make the next ism after that majroor in a jar status. Then we have studied the harf nasab, right? Harf nasab are few words. We learned that there are 6 harf nasab, and their purpose was they will make the next ism after it in nasab status, and there can be gap in between them. And the harf nasab were inna, anna, ka'anna, laita, lakinna, and la'alla. After study of harf jar majrur and harf nasab and its victim, we have studied our study of idafa. And in idafa, yesterday we have studied that idafa is basically the fragment with off, the fragment which is off in between. It's basically possession or belonging. It explains possession or belonging. So in idafa, we have studied so far there are 2 fragments. The fragment, the part before off is called mudaf, and the part after off is called mudaf ilay. Okay, mudaf ilay. Mudafilai, and the mudaf is the part before of, and mudafilai is part after of. Mudaf, however, has to be light, and there cannot be alif and lam. Alif lam. There cannot be alif lam, and it has to be light. And mudaf ilai must to be in jar status, and nothing can come between mudaf and mudafilai. If all those rule meet, then this fragment we will call idafa fragment. And after learning about idafa, we have also learned about some special mudaf, right? Those words come in Quran so many times, and those words are always considered as a mudaf. Those basically time and space qualifier. Baina, between, hawla, around, inda, with, ma'a, with, milladun, especially from, then come amama, in front, khalfa, behind, qaddama, right in front, wara'a, far behind, uh, then come fawqa, above, tahta, below, qabla, before, and ba'da, after, and duna, beside. All those words here, the word you can see over here, those words up to here, right? Up to here, those words are non-flexible. That means always their face will be like that. Fauka is always be fauka. It's never gonna be fauku or fauki. It will always be fauka. Amama, however, is always be amama. Never gonna be amaman, amamun, amamin, or amami. Anything. It's always be amama. So those words are non-flexible. Okay, anything, nothing can change them. But this word also same thing. These are also special mudaf, but this word might change. Okay, this word might change. And by change, I mean they can be light, they can be heavy. Like ba'dun can become ba'du, can become ba'da, or can become ba'di. Okay, ayu can become ayyin. It can happen. Okay, kullu become kullin. It can happen. Okay, so this word can change and this word cannot change. This word is fully flexible, this word is non-flexible. That's it. But all their purpose is same. These are special mudaf, and if any word come after that, we'll consider that as a mudaf ilay. Okay, always the same rule. So we also, what we did yesterday class, there we also practice somewhat like ba'da salati, after the salah, then bainakuma and fawqa tawili. So you can see all these words, they are never changing, they are always come as qabla. They never change. Ma'i, khala, khalfa, duna. But ba'du, and ba'du, muallimat, muallimina, غير الكتاب وراء الباب. We have practiced this word yesterday, so I'm not gonna go into much details about those words. Let's move forward. Ismul Khamsa. These are also some special mudaf. You can call them as a special mudaf, but in all Arabic grammar book, they are called five ism. These isms are always called five isms, and they always are bunched together. Why are they bunched together? How they are special? These words are special because normally this word is like abun. Abun means father. Ahun means brother. Hamun means brother-in-law, I think. It's not father-in-law, it's brother-in-law. Okay, it's brother-in-law. Famun is mouth. So this word is always like this. Abun, akhun. It's a normalism. So it's Rafa would be abun, Nasab will be aban, and Jar is abin. Akhun, akhan, akhin. Hamun, haman, hamin. Famun, faman, famin. So these were just the normal words. Okay, these were normal word. But when these normal word, these five normal word act as mudaf. Okay, when these normal words act as mudaf, they change their status. They're never gonna be abun or aban or abin anymore. They will gonna be, their rafa will be abu, nasab will be aba, and jar will be abi. See, there will be the ending word. Waw is considered rafa, alif is considered nasab, and ya is considered jar over here. Same thing as akhun. Akhun is the brother. Normally it will stay akhun, but if they act as mudaf, then they will become akhu, akha, and akhi, rafa, nasab, and jar respectively. Also same hamun, hamu, hama, hami. Okay, and Famun is a little bit more stranger than them, because Famun, Faman, Famin is the normal. But when they act as Mudaf, the meme is altogether gone and it will become Fu, Fa, and Fi. Okay? And the possessor Zu never come as a normal word. Zu always come as mudaf, never change. Zu always come as mudaf, and this rafa is zu, nasab is za, and jar is zi. Okay, zu za zi. Zu za zi means possessor of, and it's always come with some belongings, or is means possessor of something. Okay. So these are some special ism. You have to memorize them with the special mudaf. Nothing new actually. Today we're gonna start our new class about uh, Mausuf Sifa. Okay. So this is from where we should start from today, inshallah. Mausuf Sifa. And what is Mausuf Sifa? Anybody knows? Okay. So we can continue, inshallah. Mausuf Sifa is basically the noun adjective fragment. Okay, noun adjective fragment. Okay, so in English it's easy, right? Like if I want to say fast car, or beautiful house, or if I wanna say that strong man, like that. So all here, they are not a complete sentence, right? Fast car is not a complete sentence. If I said this is a fast car, then that gonna be a complete sentence. The fast car is a fragment. Beautiful house is also a fragment. Strong man is a fragment. And this fragment has two parts, right? It's a noun. The car is the noun, and its objective is fast. So in English, the adjective come before the noun, okay? And but Arabic is different than that. So Mawsuf means the noun. Mawsuf means the thing you are describing, and Sifa means is adjective. So in fast car, can anyone tell me which one is Mawsuf and which one is Sifa? Okay, the car is here Mawsuf because it is the thing that is being described, and fast it is adjective, car's adjective. So fast is the Sifa. In this sentence, house is the Mawsuf and beautiful is the Sifa. In third sentence, man is the Mawsuf and strong is Sifa. So you can understand it. And in English, the Sifa always come first and Mawsuf come second. But in Arabic, it's different. In Arabic, the Mawsuf always gonna become first and Sifa will come second. So this is a noun adjective fragment. You understand this part? It has two parts, right? Mawsuf and the Sifa. Mawsuf is the descriptive part, the thing you are describing. Okay, and descriptive part always come first. Okay, descriptive part always come first. Mawsuf always come first. Okay, and then come the Sifa. Okay, Sifa is the description or the adjective of the Mawsuf, and the Sifa must come after Mawsuf, okay? And the Sifa has to match the all four properties of the Mawsuf. So if you wanna tell something in Quran, if you find two words close to each other and there are four of their properties, okay? Ism has four properties, right? So all those four properties, if match in two words, then the second one is the Sifa of the first word. The second one is the description of the first word, okay? And there can be multiple sifa, okay? A single mawsuf can has multiple sifa. In English also, right? If I say beautiful, beautiful, fast car. So you can understand the car is the mawsuf and the beautiful and fast are two sifas, two description of the car. So it can also happen in Arabic also. But the rule is simple. You have to match all the four properties. If the car, say the car is rafa, singular, masculine, and common, then the first must match the all four properties, and beautiful also must match all four properties. This is simply as simple as that. So Mausuf Sifa is very straightforward, and there can be gap between those two words. Okay, those two words can have gap in between. The Mausuf and Sifa can has gap in between. Let's see some example from the Quran, and then we can understand it better. Okay, so muallimatin is a word, and karimatin is another word. Okay, so first look at the first word, muallimatin. What is the status, number, gender, and type of this word? What is the properties of this word? So muallimatin, as you can see, is an in ending and a tamarbuta over here. So it's the, if we say muslimatin chart, feminine Muslim chart, then we can easily identify that this one is jar, it's singular, it's feminine, and it's common because there is no reason to be it to be a proper, so it's common. Okay, now if we wanna look at this word karimatin, okay, karimatin, look at this word. This is also jar, this is also singular, this is also feminine because of the tamarbut at the end, and this is also common. So look, all the four properties match, right? Jar, jar, singular, singular, and then here you can find feminine, feminine, and common, common. So if all the four properties match, then we can consider this word is the mausuf and this one is the sifa. Okay, the first word is always mausuf and second word is the sifa. So muallim means teacher, female teacher, and karimatin means noble. So its translation would be a, because it's singular, right? A noble teacher, a noble teacher, and the teacher is feminine. Okay, because this is feminine, a noble female teacher. Okay, okay, now come the next word, muallimatani jadidatani, muallimatani, al muallimatani, al jadidatani. Okay, al muallimatani, al jadidatani. It's sound familiar, but you have to find out all the four properties match or not. Okay, muallimatani. Okay, muallimatani, ani ending. Okay, ani ending. So ani ending is rafa, ani, and it's dual. Ani ending is rafa dual, and there is a ta here, tani, so it must be feminine, and it's there is a al over here, that's why it's proper. Okay, proper. Now then look at this word, al jadidatani, al jadidatani, same ani at the ending, tani at the ending, so it's rafa, it's dual, it's feminine, and there is a al over here, that's why it's also proper. So all the four properties match or no, right? All the four properties match. So this is also, this one is the mausuf, and this one is called considered as sifa. Okay, mausuf and sifa. So what does it mean? Muallim means teacher and jadid means new. So to the two new teacher, the two new teacher. Okay, the new teacher, teachers, and it's meaning two feminine teacher. Okay, okay. Now let's go to next word. Kutubun kabiratun. Now it's a tricky one. Kutubun kabiratun. So first look at this word, kutubun. Kutubun is rafa. You can see rafa, and it looks singular, right? Kutubun, un at the ending, but it's mean books. It means books. So it's plural, right? A word which looks singular but the meaning is plural, then you know from your uh, number class that this word will considered as a broken plural, and book is a non-human broken plural, and non-human broken plural always considered as singular feminine. Okay, singular feminine. So it's a singular feminine. We're gonna treat it as a singular feminine, and it's there is no reason to be proper, so it's common. Okay, now come to kabiratun. Okay, kabiratun. Kabiratun is, you can see it's rafa because un at the ending, and it's singular and feminine because of the tamarbuta, and there is no reason to be proper, that's why it's also common. So all four properties match. So how are we gonna translate it? It's gonna be uh, big A. Oh, sorry, it's not gonna be A. So it just be big books. Big books. See, in translation we are translating as it is a plural, but when we are doing the grammar, we are considering it as a singular feminine because this is a broken plural. Okay, so haya itu dan gonna be tough for you. Okay, qawlan thaqilan, qawlan thaqilan. This one is an easy example. Qawlan thaqilan, qawlan thaqilan. Okay, qawlan. Let's see this word. Qawlan is nasab, right? For fathatan, nasab, then singular, then it's masculine because there is no reason to be this word to be feminine, and also this one is common because there is no reason to be it's proper. Okay, so this one is common. Sakilan, sakilan is the same ending, right? So it's gonna be nasab, singular, masculine, and common. So all four properties match. So it's same. This one will be our mausuf and this gonna be our sifa. So what it mean? Qawlan thakilan. Qawl means speech and thakil means heavy. So it's mean heavy speech. Okay, it's mean heavy speech. Heavy speech. Okay, so it's easy, right? Let's do some more example. Innakum. Is it a mausuf sifa? There is two word, right? Inna and kum, but we know inna is a harf. Inna is not a ism, and mausuf sifa occurs with ism and ism, not harf and ism. So it's not a harf, and we know from our chart that inna is harf nasab and kum is its victim. So inna kum is not mausuf sifa. Inna kum is harf nasab and its victim, right? So inna kum means indeed you all, indeed you all. Okay, so it's not mausuf sifa. Okay. Al-Qawmu Zalimuna. Al-Qawmu Zalimuna. Let's consider this. Is it a Mawsuf Sifa? So to prove that, we have to first identify all four properties of Qawmun and all four properties of Az-Zalimuna. All four properties of Qawmun and all four properties of Az-Zalimuna. So Qawmun is Rafa. We can see U ending. Okay, and it's masculine because there is no reason to be this word to be feminine. And qawmun, you know, in our number class the three words are considered ism jama. Qawmun, nasun, qarnun. This is one of them. So this is plural. These words are plural because they are upset. So remember, ism jama. And there is al over here, so it's proper. Okay. Az-zalimuna is, however, same una ending, right? Zalimuna has the una ending, so it's gonna be Rafa, right? Rafa and masculine and plural, and there is a big al over here, that's why it's gonna be proper also. So all four properties match, and if all four properties match, then this word, the first word will be our mausuf and the second word will be our sifa. So mausuf sifa. So how are we gonna translate it? So qawm means nation and zalimun means zalim, wrongdoer. So the translation would be the wrongdoing nation. The wrongdoing nation, because there is all over here, right? So the wrongdoing nation. Okay. Then come fi madrasatin kabiratin. Fi madrasatin kabiratin. There is three word. And fi we know in our harf jar class, the fi is an harf jar. And its job is make the next word jar. Make the next word jar. So is it a jar majroor? Yes, it is, because fi is making madrasa, madrasatin. So fi madrasatin is jar majroor. So this one is considered jar and this one is majroor. Okay, jar majroor. Fi madrasatin means in madrasa, in madrasa, in a madrasa. Okay, and then come madrasatin, however, and kabiratin. If you wanna see these two words, so this word has four properties, right? It's jar, it's singular, it's feminine, and it's common. And kabiratin has the same four properties. It's jar, singular, feminine, and common. So this is a mausuf. This word is a mausuf, and this word is the sifa. Okay, so mausuf sifa again. So first this word is a jar and this word is majroor. So you can see the chain, right? This word connected to this word and this word is connected to this word, right? So fi madrasatin kabiratin is a complex structure fragment. So fi madrasatin in a madrasa, and madrasatin kabiratin means big madrasa. So fi madrasatin kabiratin means in a big madrasa. You understand it, right? In a big madrasa. Okay, in a big madrasa. Okay, last one. Kitabul Jadidatu. Kitabul Jadidatu. Kitabul Jadidatu. I can see it clearly. Okay. Kitabul Jadidatu. Now look, consider that if the word is a Mawsuf Sifa or not. So for that we have to see this word. What is the four properties of Kitabu? It's Rafa, it's singular, and it's masculine, and it's common, right? Al Jadidatu. Al Jadidatu is also Rafa, it's also singular, but it's feminine, right? For Tamarbuta, it's feminine, and there is a Al, and so it's proper. So all the four properties match, Rafa match, singular match, but these two properties does not match, right? This word is masculine and this word is feminine, this word is common, this one is proper. So if the four properties does not match, then this is not a Mawsuf Sifa. This is not a Mawsuf Sifa. Okay? You understand this offer? Inshallah, we can move forward, right? These are just a simple lesson. So we have studied four fragments, right? Harf jar wa majroor, harf nasab and its victim, mawsuf and sifa, and idafa. Four things. And mawsuf and sifa, if I wanna recall that mawsuf, so it's gonna be mawsuf is the noun and sifa is its description, and they must match all four properties of ism. Okay, so Mawsuf will come first. Mawsuf always come first, and Sifa always come after. Okay, and they must match all four properties. If this description match, then this word is our Mawsuf and Sifa. Easy enough? Okay, so the last fragment we're gonna study today, and this is our final fragment. If we study this one, then our fragment study will be done, and then we can move forward to the what you can say is the sentence. Okay, so we started from word, we learn word, then we make fragments, and after making fragment, we are moving toward sentence. So the last bit of the fragment is Ismul Ishara, pointing word. Okay, in Arabic there are a few words there that they are used to point at something. Okay, and those words in Arabic they are called Ismul Ishara. Okay, what are they called? Ismul Ishara. Pointing word are called Ismul Ishara. Okay, so if you don't remember that, no problem, just say that it's the pointing words, and the thing that is pointing is called musharun ilay. Okay, so ismul ishara is the pointer and musharun ilay is the thing that is being pointed. Like if I say this house, okay, this house, so this is the ismul ishara and house is the musharun ilay. Okay, if I say that cow or that tree, then that is the Ismul Ishara and tree is the Musharun Ilay. Okay, so Ismul Ishara can be used for two things. Ismul Ishara, with Ismul Ishara you can make a sentence and you can make a fragment. Okay, you can make a sentence and you can make a fragment. All the difference you can see in these two English sentence also, this house and that tree. If I say this house and if I say this is a house, so just because I put is over here, it became a sentence, right? This house is a fragment. This is a house is a sentence. That tree is a fragment. That is a tree will become sentence. So like English, Arabic also the same. If you can make sentence with ismul ishara and you can make fragment with ismul ishara. Right now we gonna learn how to make sentence and how to make fragment with ismul ishara. Okay, so if you see any ismul ishara, okay, followed by another ism, and that ism has al on it, then it will be a fragment. Listen to me carefully. And ismul ishara, right? Ismul ishara plus any ism with al. Okay, any ism with al, then it's a fragment. Okay, and if you see ismul ishara plus no al, then it's a sentence. Easy enough? Ismul ishara immediately, no gap in between. If you see any ismul ishara followed by any ism with al, then it's a fragment. Okay, then it's fragment. And ismul ishara with no al is sentence. Okay, easy enough? And the properties of ismul ishara is also an ism, right? You know that from our very first class, that pointing words are also considered as ism. So ismul ishara and musharun ilai, the thing that is pointing has to match all the four properties. Okay, actually three properties: rafa, status, number, and gender. Okay, has to match status, number, and gender. Okay, so you can understand it, right? Ismul ishara immediately followed by al is a fragment, and there has to match the status, number, and gender. And if you see ismul ishara with no al, then it will be a sentence. Okay, if we do some practice, it will be clear, inshallah. So I already told you the stuff. You don't have to. But first, we have to memorize what are the ismul isharas, right? So today's our class will be to memorize the ismul isharas. So ismul ishara can be classified into two categories. Like in English, there is only two words, right? This and that. But in Arabic, this and that it has two different chart. So this chart is for this near, okay, for near object, this chart, and this is called hada. So hada is this, okay, haza is this. Anyone is here, you can repeat with me. Hada means this, hadani means these two. Okay, we know every word in Arabic has what number, right? Singular, dual, and plural, right? And also it has masculine and feminine, and also it has rafa nasab jar. So hada is this for masculine, hada is this for masculine, hadani is these two for masculine, and haulai is all of these or these plural. Okay, these. Okay, so hada means this, hadani these two, and haulai is these. Okay, like when you are talking about some close object, so hada used for masculine singular, hadani these two masculine, and haulai these plural for masculine. So for feminine, this is used for hadhihi. So hadhihi is same thing, this, but used for feminine, okay? Hazihi. And hatani is for these two, and haulai is for these. See, haulai is the same for masculine and feminine. So you have to memorize this like that. Hadha, hadani, haulai, hadhihi, hatani, haulai. Hadha, hadhani, haulai, hadhihi, hatani, haulai. Okay, and these all for near object. And you can see, if you know the meaning, you can know which one is singular, which one is dual, and which one is plural, right? And you also know which one is masculine and which one is feminine. Okay, and ismul ishara are always considered proper. Ismul ishara is always proper. Okay, always proper. Ismul ishara is always proper. Always proper. So we know three properties of this word, right? Hada, hadani, haulai, hadhihi, hatani, haulai. Hada is singular, hada is masculine, hada is proper, and hada is rafa. Okay, all this word you memorize is rafa. And for your to make it easy, more easy, hada, hadhihi, haulai, those are non-flexible word. So it's rafa, nasab, jar all looks the same. So it's rafa, nasab, and jar. Everything is the same. Hada, hada, hada. Hadihi, hadihi, hadihi. Haulai, haulai, haulai. Okay, but this dual is only the exception. Dual has two. For nasab and jar, you can see here nasab and jar. Hadani become hadaini, and hatani become hataini. Okay, so this chart you have to memorize. This chart is for near object, means this. Okay, and let's go to the next chart, is for distance object, hadhihi. Okay, distance object is for same singular, dual, and plural, and you can see masculine and feminine, and all words are always proper, and these things are always rafa. Okay, dhalika, dhanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika. Dhalika means that. Okay, so these are used for distance object. Dhalika is that for masculine. Tilka is same thing, that, for feminine and singular, right? Dhanika is that too. Okay, that too. Tanika, same, that too, for feminine. Ulaika is for masculine plural. That means those. Okay, those. T-H-O, sorry, O-S-E, those. Those for masculine. That, those, plural, right? Masculine. Ulaika. And ulaika is same thing, used for feminine also, ulaika, those. Okay, so dhalika, dhanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika. Okay, dhalika, dhanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika. And dhalika, tilka, ulaika. That means singular and plural are non-flexible. So dhalika is rafa, nasab, jar. Everything look the same. Rafa, nasab, and jar. Everything look the same. Dhalika, dhalika, dhalika. Tilka is the same. Tilka, tilka, tilka. Ulaika is the same. Rafa, nasab, jar. Ulaika, ulaika, ulaika. Dual is, however, different. Dual is dhanika become dhainika and tanika become tainika in nasab and jar. Okay, so in nasab and jar. In nasab and jar. So you have to memorize these two words only for nasab and jar, and rest all the singular and dual has the same thing. It's non-flexible. Dhalika, 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 tilka, 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 ulaika, ulaika, ulaika. Always rafa, nasab, jar will be the same. Okay. So you have to memorize those words. If you memorize those words, then it will be easy. Okay, after memorizing this word, there is nothing basically left. The rule is very simple. If you see any word, any ism after ismul ishara that has al on it, then this word will considered as fragment. And if you see there is no al in there, then it's a sentence. Okay, so let's look at some example and we can call it our session, inshallah. We're not gonna go more far than that. Just we're gonna do this exercise, and today we'll call our session, inshallah. So ذلك الكتاب, common phrase in Quran, right? ذلك الكتاب. ذلك, what does ذلك means? ذلك means that. Okay, ذلك means that. And after ذلك, immediately after ذلك, what you find? Alif lam over here, right? Immediately after ذلك, you find alif lam over here. So if you find alif lam immediately after an ismul ishara, that means this is a fragment, not a sentence. This is a fragment. Okay. And kitabu, ذلك, you can see it's rafa, it's singular, and it's masculine, right? ذلك is masculine. And you can see kitabu is also what? Rafa, singular, and masculine. So all three properties match, and immediately after ذلك there is al. So it's an fragment. So ذلك الكتاب means that book. That book. Not that is a book, just that book, because it's a fragment, not a sentence. Okay. Okay. Next word. Tilka baitun. Tilka baitun. See, tilka. Tilka is used for feminine, right? Tilka is same that, but that is used for feminine. Tilka is that, but tilka is used for feminine word. And there immediately after tilka there is no al. So if you do you see any al? No al over here. So it is a sentence. And baitun, you can see it's singular, right? Singular, feminine, and it's rafa. Rafa singular feminine. Tilka is also Rafa singular and feminine. So all three properties match and there is no al. That means this is a sentence. So that is a house. That is a house. So we have to translate this one as a sentence. That is a house. Okay. Anyone can answer me? Hazihi buyutu. Is it a sentence or a fragment? Okay. Let me explain. Hadhihi, okay? Hadhihi is a feminine, right? Hadhihi is feminine. Hadhihi is singular. And hadhihi is rafa. Okay, rafa, feminine, singular. Buyutun, buyutun is the broken plural of bait. Okay, it's look like singular, right? It's look like singular, but buyut means houses. So if a word look like singular and its meaning is plural, that means this word is a broken plural. And broken plural are considered as singular feminine, right? Singular feminine. And it's rafa, right? It's rafa. So all three properties match and there is no al over here. So that's why it's a sentence, not a fragment anymore. So hazihi buyutun means uh, these are houses. These are houses. Okay. If I write out here, these are houses. Okay. Okay. Next one. Ulaikal mu'minuna. Ulaikal mu'minuna. So Ulaika is the plural, right? Ulaika is the plural. When Ulaika means those, right? Ulaika means those. And Ulaika is Rafa. Ulaika is plural. Ulaika is masculine. Okay. And immediately after Ulaika there is al. So it's not a sentence, it's a fragment. And mu'minuna is una ending, right? Una ending means rafa, plural, and masculine. So all three properties match, and there is an al. So this one is not a sentence, this one is fragment. So ulaikal mu'minuna means what? Those believers. Those believers. See, it's not a sentence. If there was not any al over here, if you remove the al from here, ulaika mu'minuna, then it will become those are believers. Okay. Okay. So the last one for today is haulai humul mudarrisun. Haulai humul mudarrisun. So see first haulai. Haulai is rafa. Haulai is what? Haulai is plural, right? Haulai is a masculine, right? That means haulai means these. Okay, haulai is these, and after haulai there is no alif lam here, right? There is no alif lam over here, right? So this is a sentence. This is not a fragment anymore. Okay, so haulai humul, and then come whom, and we know whom original pronouns are always what? Rafa, and its whom is plural and it's masculine, right? So ulaika hum means these are, and it's a complex stuff over here. Actually, this one is also connected to this one, Mudarisun. So it will be translated as these are the teachers. Okay, these are the teachers. These are the teachers. Okay, these are the teachers. So that's pretty much it for today, inshallah. Inshallah. So try to your homework should be to try to memorize the Ismul Ishara chart. Okay, you have to memorize the Ismul Ishara chart because this one is very important. Ismul Ishara, they come more often in the Quran. So for let me repeat it one more time for you so you can understand it better. Hada for fast, for close. This hada, hadani, haulai, hadihi, hatani, haulai. Okay, and then come zalika, zanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika. Okay, so you have to memorize those small ishara, those pointing words, how they act, how, and we also studied Mausuf Sifa. So try to find out in the Quran. You read any page and you will definitely gonna find those things over there, inshallah. If you have any question, you may ask me here, or you may ask me in the group, and pray for each other, inshallah. Okay. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.